Welcome back to Exotic Car Play Place, everybody. Thanks for joining in again. So do you guys ever wonder, when you're out shopping for a car, what the value of that vehicle is going to be when it's 3 years old, 4, 5 years old? I know you, me, we all feel that way too. We all have those questions. You want to make sure that whatever you put your money into, that you're going to get some value back out of it when you're finished with it, whether you buy it or lease it, finance it, whatever. But guess what? I'm going to give you the list of the top 5 luxury vehicles that hold their value the best. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Mark with Exotic Car Play Place. So let's get into that list. The first one on our list for holding the maximum value after 5 years of ownership goes to the Porsche Macan. Believe it or not, the Porsche, yes. Why does this hold so much value? It's the lowest cost, most affordable Porsche in the lineup right now. Why? Well, that's largely because more people can afford it. And so when the new vehicles come off of lease, often what happens is it hits the market. And because everybody wants the Porsche brand, because Porsche is known for performance, luxury, and, believe it or not, reliability. So because of those marks are all hit here, people want something fairly late model. Maybe they don't want to buy that new vehicle, but maybe they're willing to pick that up as a 3-year-old and know that they've got some dependability built in. It's got a reputation and an awesome name with racing heritage backing it. So people like Porsche. The brand is well liked because it's fairly dependable and performance based. So Macan actually holds about 62% of its original value. 62. That's almost 2/3 of its original value still held after 5 years. So another car on our list is the Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, that's right, another Porsche, which actually holds 55% of its original value, primarily because these cars have had a long track record of reliability now. The Cayenne has been around for quite some time. It was the originator from the performance brand Porsche to come out. It really had to blaze some trails to get to where it's at today, but through grueling engineering, proper testing, and satisfaction from the Porsche people and engineers to get it right, this car has turned out to be a very reliable vehicle. Lots of them with huge miles. They've proven themselves as a very dependable SUV, very stylish, and often great performance associated with the brand here too. As a result, well liked, well wanted, and people are always seeking out a good low mileage Cayenne after a 3-year, 5-year lease. So another great vehicle that maintains a high return on your investment is, believe it or not, another Porsche. How about the Porsche 911? That's right, these cars always hold a lot of value, and anybody in the market knows that. And it's even hard to find a used second-hand 911 without paying maximum dollars, because after 5 years, the average Porsche 911 today is still worth about 58 to 60% of its original value. That's where it bottoms. And believe me when I say the 911 is one of those odd cars that actually starts to go back up in value, creeps up in value. Why is this? Well, I mean, who doesn't like a 911? It's iconic. It's been made since the 50s. The Porsche brand has been around a long time, and the 911 has been a major staple in that. Everybody knows a 911 to look at it. It's got such a classic shape that it doesn't matter what generation you're buying, whether it's a 2-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old, they still look all very relevant. Sure, they get sharpened up and they get new tech, bigger wheels. You know, they do all those things that naturally are part of the industry, building on everything to make it more desirable. But the general philosophy is the same. The design is the same. It's always have a rear engine layout, and displacements of engines go up and power goes up, but ultimately it is still more or less the same feel and driving experience. So you can never go wrong with a Porsche 911, and they'll hold their value close to 60%. Now guys, I really hate to sound like a broken record, but here we go again. Another Porsche on our list in the top 5 of best valued or best retention value on a used car after 5 years goes to the Cayman and Boxster. That's right, the Cayman and the Boxster. They are just such a popular car, partially because they're stylish, they're attractive, they perform well, they're 80% of what a 911 is in terms of look and feel, but they don't cost a lot of money. And they're more attainable by more people, so naturally the value gets retained. People want these cars, and they'll hold their value 3 to 5 years down the road. They're going to hold their value up close to 60% as well, similar to a 911. Sure, after a while, high mileage, worn out versions will go down, but generally speaking, a car that's well maintained and clean with decent miles will still hold a strong value after 5 years. And another one on our list, this time is not a Porsche. That's right, it's a Lexus. It's the Lexus NX. And the NX is a sporty, smaller SUV, a little bit more compact than the larger ones, obviously. It's a smaller, more compact, more stylish SUV that appeals to, again, a broader, youthful audience. Now, because it's a Lexus, it's dependable, and people trust it. Because it's a Lexus, it's going to have good fuel economy, good performance, and people like the brand. It's non-offensive, and it's not going to break the bank. So, the Lexus NX holds a value after 5 years of about 53% of its original value, which is saying a lot because it's in good company. And honestly, stylish vehicles like this are not only attractive, but easy on the pocketbook, and therefore people want them. They want them new and they want them used, and know that they can trust the Toyota and Lexus brand to not let them down and to provide them with years of problem-free motoring. Right there, the Lexus NX. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you got some value from it. Maybe it'll help guide you on your next new vehicle purchase. Whatever the case may be, thanks for joining in. I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit that subscribe button just down there on the bottom right. If you can, the notifications bell, that's also going to let you know when the next video hits. And don't forget to drop a line. I'd love to hear some comments about the whole situation down in the comment section below. All right, hope to see you guys soon. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.